Hey guys, I've been getting a lot of requests to make a Trollphace type bass, and Skrillex has been using this a lot in his newer songs. So it's a rhythm bass, and this is one of their songs that they used it in. It's the remix of Yogi Burial featuring Pusha T, and this is it. Yeah, so you can hear there's a lot of variations of the same kind of bass in there. So I made a similar variation. This one's mine. Also, I did put on a detune macro, so I put it at 50%. But before I start the tutorial, let me just tell you guys, there is going to be a free preset download on my Facebook page in the notes section, like all my free downloads, so you can go ahead and go there. And sorry I'm not starting from the initialized patch today. There's just so much stuff in this tutorial. I don't want to accidentally mess up and then just completely screw up the sound for you guys. Finally, make sure to like and subscribe for more tutorials every Tuesday and Thursday. Alright, that's my video schedule. So weekly tuts. Let's go. First things first, I put my routing on making it all go and pass through our insert 1. So go ahead and turn on our insert 1. So yeah, just move that. Next, our oscillator is going to be in harmonics. Leave it on spectrum and put the wavetable position at 50%. Turn the intensity and the amp both at 100%. Now we'll get into our filter 1, which is going to be a double notch. So go ahead and click that. Our cutoff is at about 40%, and just leave it at 40% for now. And our resonance is a little bit more than 50%. Make sure the volume's turned up all the way. Should be by default, but just in case. Now turn our mix between the filters all the way down, and make sure filter 2 is either off or has no volume. Okay, so good so far. Turn on our insert 1, which is going to be a hard clipper, so it's like our master distortion over everything, and turn the dry wet and the drive all the way up. So now we'll get into our effects tab. Our first effects is going to be teletube, so click teletube. Dry wet is at 50%, and our drive is at about 40% or 45%. Now effects 2 is a dimension expander to give the sound a little bit more depth. Turn the size up a teeny bit and turn the dry wet at about 45%. Now our EQ, we're putting an even stronger enhance on the notch. So go ahead and turn on the low shuffle a teeny bit and put the boost all the way down for now. That's really cutting out a lot of the frequencies, same frequencies as the notch filter is. So leave the frequency at about 50%, the high shelf up all the way. Okay, so go into our voicings tab, turn the amount of voices to 3. You can turn on monophonic and legato for our trigger, and turn the unisono spread into this tab. Turn the pitch cutoff on. So I kind of moved this knob slightly so that you can see this first bar, and then I stuck our second macro on and turned it up until you can hear it gets that detuned. So with edit all the way down, I like it halfway. Our oscillator tab, we're going to have our restart via gate turned on, which is going to give us a really hard hit with the pitch cutoff. I like that. go into our performer, and this is how we're going to be shaping the sound. So go into our curve selection tool and turn on this up shape, and I just turned everything past that all the way down. And then I set the ratio to 1/8 and made sure the X fade sequence was on whichever side you set it on. So on this case, it's the first one. Make sure restart is turned on as well. Okay, so we're going to be putting it on the cutoff of our notch filter first and turn it up to about 65%. That way we're going to be emulating a talking sound basically. And then I put it on the mix, so we're going to be cutting out a lot of these extra sounds that we don't need. And finally, we put it onto our boost, turn it up a little less than halfway. So yeah, once again, that just enhances the double notch filter and gives it even more of a talking sound. So I hope that tutorial helped you guys make this kind of bass. It's kind of cool. I didn't expect Skrillex to start producing this kind of music, but whatever. Make sure you subscribe. I already told you guys that. Later.